welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make chicharrón tacos. So that's pork skin tacos. So I have some pork skins here. I have 5 small potatoes, some cilantro, some lime, onion. These are napales, so cactus. I have some tomatillos. These are the green tomatoes with the cask on them. And then I have 3 of these serrano peppers. And that's what's gonna be using today. Okay, so we're gonna bring our water to a boil, and I'm gonna go ahead and add these just so they can get softened. And we're gonna do a salsa, green salsa. Okay, so here's our tomatoes. We're gonna let these come to a boil. We're gonna let them get softened, and then we're gonna put them into the blender. All right, so our nopales, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and start off by washing them, making sure that they are clean. And I'm not gonna cook this whole bag, maybe half. Now these are really good for you. They have a lot of great health benefits. For diabetes, blood pressure problems, and stuff like that. But I love them. They're delicious in soups. If you guys like to try them, you can find them at any Latin American store. You can go give them a try. They usually come with the this little spines that will stick you. But the girls at the Mexican store always have them chopped up and ready to cook. So that's enough. I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna add, after we blend our salsa, I'm gonna go ahead and add these to the salsa and let them cook with the potatoes. Okay guys, I had just cut the potatoes into little or small pieces so they can cook up fast. We're going to add these when we add our nopales, when this salsa is done. So we're going to blend that, and then we're going to put it on the stove, and we're going to let it cook for a bit, and then I'm going to add both of these so it can continue to cook. Okay, so for our chicharrón, the pork skins, I'm just going to break them up in the bag. That's what we do. Break them up in the bag. There's no wrong way of doing this. Now we probably won't use this whole entire bag, but we're going to make it in smaller pieces so it can fit in our tortilla. Now this is the natural pork skins, so they do fry this up in the Mexican meat market, so that's where you can find these. You just go and ask for them. And if you have never had a chicharrón taco, you are missing out. They are so delicious. You guys are going to be surprised when you see how good this looks. So that's what it looks like. And break it down a little bit more. Make sure there's no huge pieces. Looks like that. Alright. Okay, these are just boiling away. You'll know they are done when you see that this part is no longer that color green. They'll all be this color green. That is how you'll know that they are done. You can see this one is fully cooked through. This one's almost there, so we're gonna let this go for about maybe a couple more minutes, and then we'll put them in the blender. Alright, so now that this is done, just about, I'm going to start adding the ones that are really soft to our blender. Because those are done. These are done. Got a few more in here that are already done. That one is done. Like I said, there's no wrong way of doing this, you guys. This one. I'm going to go ahead and blend these up, and I'm going to go ahead, because I did not have a big blender, so I'm going to go ahead and blend this one first, and then we're going to come back and do the other batch. Okay, so this water that I had just pulled the tomatoes out of, I'm going to take, and I'm going to go ahead and let these potatoes cook for just a little bit so they can soften up. It'd be easier just to let them cook, and then we'll add them to the salsa. Okay, so what we're going to add for our seasonings is we're going to put some of this caldo de pollo, which is North Suiza, like pork. It's like a chicken broth when mixed with water. So we're going to add some of that. That's probably about 2 tablespoons. I'm going to add some salt. It's probably around a teaspoon. I'm going to add some black pepper. That's probably a teaspoon as well. And then since I did not use fresh garlic cloves, I'm going to add some garlic powder. Now this is to your liking. You can add however much or however less you like. And we're going to go ahead and give it a blend. Okay, so what I've done is I've stuck our cactus napales in here with the potatoes for a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes, just to let them cook a little bit down. And I think our potatoes is just about done. So we're going to go ahead and start cooking our salsa. Okay, so we have a pan here. I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of oil. And I'm using olive oil. So we're going to add just a little bit. It's enough for our salsa. We're going to let that get hot. And then we're going to pour our salsa right into this oil. Now, I have the salsa here. I've added a little chopped onion and some more cilantro. We're going to add this to the oil once it gets hot. Okay, you guys make sure that your oil is really hot before you add your salsa. All right, I think it's really hot. We're going to go ahead and add our salsa. Should sound like that. That's how you know it's cooking correctly. All right, we're going to let this cook for just a little bit. I'm going to add just maybe a cup of water. And guys, when you cook this, make sure you do not add a lot of salt, because the pork skins that we're going to be putting in here already have salt. So you do not want it overly salted. So just beware. So this is where we're going to use our lime. I'm going to take probably a quarter of a lime. I'm going to add it. This takes a lot of the acid away, like an acidy taste that the tomatoes give. And this will take it away. So you guys might want to use this. So I'm probably just going to do probably 3 of these. 3 squares. Not a whole lime, but 3/4. All right, I'm gonna let that continue cooking. Smells great already, you guys. Look at that. All right, we're gonna let it cook for for about 5-10 minutes, and then I'm going to add the potatoes and the cactus. Okay, I have let it get to a boil, and I just added a cup of water. So we're going to let it come to another boil. And then I'm going to add the napales, which is the cactus, and then I'm going to add the potatoes too. Okay, you guys, now that it has started boiling really well, I went ahead and added our potatoes and the napales. So you should look like that. We're going to give it a few minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and add our chicharron. Okay, I think this salsa is done. I'm going to go ahead and add our chicharron pork skins, and we're just going to drop them in. And these are the ones that we have previously crushed. And you can hear them giving a little pop. And you do not want to crush these. What you do is you lightly push them down. Lightly push them down. I'm going to add some more. Now this is the part where I told you guys not to add a lot of salt, because these pork skins already have salt. Now it's going to look like this, but these pork skins will cook down. They'll sog up. Yeah. Barely mash them down. You want to get all of them covered with the salsa. Go ahead and add a few more. Alright, we went ahead and used this whole bag. So we used the whole bag. It was just enough. I am going to be making some homemade tortillas to go with this. And we're probably going to have some pinto beans as well. So, it's almost done. I'll show you guys the final product when it gets done. Alright, I have also mixed up some masa that I'm going to be making the tortillas with. And I have my tortilla press. We're going to go ahead and cook a few tortillas for our chicharron. Alright everybody, so here it is finished. I'm just going to add it to our tortilla that we have just made, like that. And we're going to go ahead and give these a try. And I can promise you guys, these are so delicious. You will have to try these. They are so good. Please let me know if you tried these tacos. Let me know in the description box how you liked them. If you didn't like them, what would you change? And we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great night.
It's as simple as it's